I mean, hopefully this is gonna go out, and hopefully this is gonna post to my Discord, but probably not because it's fucking YouTube. So, for you guys that just joined, give me a second. I gotta fix something up. I gotta drop this into my Discord, and call everybody in because, yeah, my stream bot is not gonna do that. Also, hello and welcome. And today we're going to be talking about the leaks from yesterday. And let me just write this down. Everyone, why is just you? Well, yeah, I just started the stream, right? So there's going to be more people. Backup? Is that how you pronounce that name? So everyone, there we go. So again, hello and welcome. I don't know how many of you are there right now. I can't see the stats for some reason. Give me a second. There's 3 viewers. Amazing. But yeah, can you hear everything? Can you hear the music? Is it too loud? Am I too loud? Is something clipping? I had an issue like last time around when I was streaming. My microphone was clipping for some reason. It was just distorted almost the whole time. But just tell me in the chat if I'm distorting. Oh my god, there's more photos, there's more leaks. This is amazing. This is gonna be a longer one, honestly. Music is a bit loud. Okay, sure. I'm gonna turn it down. It's just like some music that I made. There we go. There we go. Is this better? Sounds fine. All right. So, hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the leaks. There are even more new leaks, and the cutter seems to look amazing, even more amazing than it was. I mean, amazinger. So yeah, let me just switch the camera, and I have an issue. I don't have enough screens for all of this, but let's start off. So first of all, if you want to see all of this, and if something is wrong, just tell me in the whatever it's called, the chat. Just tell me if like the sound is wrong or whatever. So if you want to see these leaks, I can't really promote the original channel, even though a bunch of people know about it. I want to promote it, but I don't know if they really want that kind of popularity. So what I'm going to tell you is you can join my community channel. Link is down in the description. At least it should be if I set it up properly. And yeah, you can see all these leaks, and every time something new leaks, you will see that on my channel, and yeah, we can just hang out there, and that would be nice, right? So this is the Pisces medical Pisces, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, I like it. I like the exterior. It's just basically the same, but it's red. As far as I can see, it only has like 2 size 1s, like the C8X without the Expedition. So that's nice. That's fine. I mean, whatever. Looks. I mean, I love the Pisces, and the Pisces is one of my favorite ships. It's my favorite starter ship, and yeah. It having a medical bed, and you can see it here, is just amazing to me, and I love it. So you can see the interior here. I don't know if... Hey, what's up, Drunk Dwarf? I don't know if you saw these leaks. This is from, like, I don't know, 8 hours ago, something like that. It does still have a jump seat, which is really good, because, like, you will need to... Well, you will not need to, but at some point you will probably want to transport more than one person or yourself and the guy in the medical bed. So it's really nice that it has a jump seat. The entrance is basically the same as the entrance into the what's it called? the Carrick's medical facility, and it looks mighty fine. You're gonna see more of these pictures in a second. So this is the next one. You can see the bed here. Instead of the jump seat, you will have something. I guess this is for like patient regeneration, or they don't call it regeneration. They call it something else. If it's cheap, I buy it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like, what it like Pisces is like what, 45 bucks, 40 bucks. So I think, and I have like the Price is Right section in my community Discord, and we're trying to guess like the prices of the new ships. I think that this one is gonna be like 65 bucks max. If it's more than that, if it's like 80, 90, it's just fucking bullshit. If it's like, if it's 80 or 90, it's gonna be basically the cut of steel. It's just gonna be a meme. Although, you can currently, hey Looney, you can currently log out in the medical beds, as far as I know, but I didn't play for a while. I have played all the patches, but I haven't played that extensively. So if you can bed log, and you have like thing where you can regenerate, or CAG calls it something else. It's not regenerating, it's fucking whatever, healing basically. If you can do that, this is a really good ship, and it's basically gonna be the best starter package. But if it's above $100, it's just fucking bullshit. That is some spaghetti stick thin armor, dude. Like, yes, but I have destroyed. I have an alt account which I used from time to time, and I only have a Pisces there. And there were some like guys on Olisar closing up Olisar with like 3 Gladiuses and a Ballista parked on the one of the biggest pads there, and yeah, they just got decimated by the little Pisces. Although that was the expedition variant with like 4 size 1s, but yeah. So this is the entrance from the back. It's basically the medical facility. I don't really understand why is this not like an airlock or. Oh no, I do understand it. So this is the decontamination area, right? So there's gonna be, yeah, but is the a front seat or the pilot seat like separated from the. Do we know this medical bed's tier? I mean, it's not gonna be a tier 2. It's gonna be a tier 3, like the one that you just like you can just heal inside of it. You're not gonna be able to spawn inside of it. So yeah, let's take a look at the, yeah. So this is the medical bed itself. As I've said, this is probably for like healing the person that's downed, that's on the table, and or medical bed. I don't know. I like it. I quite like it, and I love the Pisces itself. Hey, Andrew, but I yeah. This is just gonna make the Pisces more useful, especially for the Kara corners. This is another like side shot or cut through, or however you fucking call this. It's really nice that it still has a jump seat. I'm not sure what these are. It's probably gonna be useful at some point, or maybe it's just like gonna be a nice looking thing and that's it. Like, there's probably not gonna be any like drinks in the bar because it's not a bar. But yeah, so let's continue. Medical bed again. I'm really digging this. Like, that's a lot of stuff inside such a small ship, honestly, and it's fucking amazing. These are the new what's called skins that are going to be released during IE. I don't know, the colors are just fucking weird. I don't like them, honestly. This is the gray box of the medical bed. Nice. That's, yeah. So I'm not sure if this whole section is ever gonna be used in the game, honestly, because we have 2 sections like that in the Carrack, for example, and I don't really see how that's gonna be. Like, maybe it's gonna be used for storage in the Carrack, but like, you don't have enough space here for storage. And I don't know if you're gonna ever be able to like use anything from here to, I don't know, revive or heal people. So I don't know. Looks nice, and that's it. More gray box and yeah. So there are more Drake cutter leaks. Let me just check the stream. That should be the dispensary. Yeah, where you have med supplies. Yeah, I know, but like, are you ever gonna use that? Is that ever gonna be a thing that you will like interact with in the game? Because I don't really know. It looks nice. Like it's fucking 8K as everything else in the game, but also like, did they ever say that you will be able to interact with anything? Because the medical gameplay that we have is just like beam based, where you lay on the table and you click on things and you heal yourself. So I don't know. Does the bar have whiskey cola? Oh dude, they patched it, by the way, and that was the only patch. Like, it's in the patch notes, and that was the only thing that they patched. And they actually said like fixed whiskey related server crash. So basically we won. And I've heard that a bunch of other streamers, I'm not really a streamer, I'm a YouTuber, but I've heard that a bunch of other streamers also promoted that video. So yeah. Not a fan of the starter ships. I'll take the Apollo Triage over the 600i rework. If I want medical, I might get one just to toss in. Well, see, like, as far as I know, the Apollo is gonna be the only ship, except the Endeavor, that's gonna have a tier 1 bed inside of it, so you will be able to respawn inside of it. For the 600i, the Carrack, the Odyssey, and all the other ships, you are currently able to spawn in the Carrack, but at some point you will not be able to spawn in the Carrack unless you use some medical supplies, or I don't know how they're gonna like manage all of that and how they're gonna fix it up. But yeah, it's nice to have something like this to transport people, because it's a small fucking ship. It's not a Cuddy Red. It's not an Apollo Triage. Also, yeah, in the Apollo you should be able to respawn, as far as I remember. So let's talk about the Drake cutter. So it's actually called the cutter, so that's confirmed. This is from IAE. You will see it. It's just one of the somebody just took the screenshot from a billboard, basically. Yes, it will be able, apparently, because this is the like gray box, it will be able to transport the Drake Mule. I'm 100% not going to buy anything from IE because it's too far. It so far seems to just starter ships in reworks of all ships with no gameplay. Well, yeah, we're still waiting on 318 for gameplay, right? So salvage tier 0, as always, is gonna come with 318 and with the Vulture, and yeah. So this is the Drake cutter. You're gonna see more and more screenshots because there are some newer screenshots posted. Apparently, I don't know, like, what is this here, but it seems like maybe it has like a second entrance. I'm not sure, but you will see it compared to the Herald. Yeah, there we go. So it's basically the same size as the Herald, except the Herald has like a longer cockpit, and that's it. It looks really nice. Yeah, this is the billboard that I was talking about. I thought that this picture was from the billboard. Okay, never mind. So makes sense to have a sink in a med bay, and other stuff looks like, well, yeah, it looks like a medical supply storage, but is it ever going to be used for anything, or is it just like there to be cool and that's it? Because rule of cool, as like CAG fucking says every time, like the Liberator has some huge tanks on the side, but they're not useful. It's just a rule of cool. But also we have I just can't fucking pronounce that, rule of cool. There we go. And what was that? Oh shit, there was a ship that had like antennas on top of it, and those are not going to be for scanning or anything. Those are just like, yeah, it looks nice and that's it. It's one of the newer ships. I think it's the A2, A1 actually, or the E1. It doesn't matter. So let's continue with the cutter. Yeah, so apparently you will be able to transport the Grey Cat rock inside of it, which makes this one of the best starter ships if, of course, if the price is right. But I have no idea. Like I thought before I saw these screenshots, I thought that like it shouldn't go up higher than like $65. If it's higher than $65, then why? Like don't fucking buy it. But also it's better than the Aurora, so it should be a bit higher. But like in 80 price range and above, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me check the chat. There is no smuggling gameplay. Yeah, that is true. Makes sense to have a signal. Okay, if the Galaxy has pilot weapons, I'll maybe be down. If not, okay. I mean, we still don't know what the Galaxy is supposed to be, right? Hey Ken, don't be sorry. That's I'm always glad to see you too. Have we confirmed S3 shield size? Just got here. S3 shield size for what? For the Corsair? Yes, a single S3, and that's nice. That means that the STV should fit. Well, I'm not sure, because the STV, Endergate, I think the STV is a bit wider, or actually a lot wider than the... I might be wrong. Honestly, I might be wrong. I don't fucking know anymore. But the GRC, or the Grey Cat Rock, is possibly the highest of small vehicles. Or no, it is the highest of like extra small vehicles. So except like the ballista and all of that, but I'm not considering that like an extra small vehicle. That's gonna be like, I don't know, a small vehicle. So yeah, like the fact that this thing has clearance, like the cutter has clearance to get like a GRC inside of it, is fucking amazing. Like just compare the size to the Herald. You're gonna see a comparison to okay, this is... I wanted to talk about this a bit later. This is the interior of the Corsair, and this is one of my community members. The community Discord is down in the description of the video, and you can join it, and everybody's welcome. And he posted this. I actually managed to put 2 Ursa rovers inside of it. Like they were snug, they were not like clunky or anything. They were just like one behind each other, and that was it. So 2 Ursa rovers confirmed. You can see that the Razor like fits without a fucking issue. So yeah, so let's come back to the cutter. Or actually, let me see what you guys are talking about. Off the door is blocked. How are you gonna get in or out? Well, I mean, yeah, you're gonna get in or out because, like, I don't like. Seriously, like in any other ship, you're gonna park the GRC inside, and you're gonna get out of the, like, you're gonna go forwards, and you're gonna get inside, and the cockpit is here. And once you're here, you're gonna get out of the GRC, and you're gonna go into the cockpit, and then go back and just go backwards and like back your way out, like any other. I mean. It's like, yeah, but also I think I saw another entrance here. Might not be another entrance, I don't know. But yeah, let's continue. Or actually, let me see what you said. That I keep on forgetting what I want to do. Therefore, it can't fit if the door is blocked. I just told you. So that's rock on this image, or maybe a different one. Someone thought it was a mule inside. Well, I mean, you can see that this is a rock because it has like a mining laser head here, right? This is obviously a mining laser. Also, there is a screenshot with the mule. This is the mule, and it still has clearance. And this is also the mule, but this is the rock. I'm hoping this is yeah. Honestly, I want this to be a starter package. Also, guys, please tell me if I'm distorting, or like the last stream it was fine on my end, and then I watched the stream and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, everything is just distorting the whole fucking time. I'm hoping this is a starter package. Sure. I mean, yeah. Also, I'm hoping too, but the fact that you can transport GRC, I'm not sure that it's gonna be priced as a starter package as like an Aurora for like what is it, 20-25 bucks. So this is gonna be higher, basically. Would a tight fit like that? Okay, good luck. I mean, it's not gonna be buggy. The issue is that your problem. Well, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be buggy as hell because it's Star Citizen. Like literally, yesterday I got into the Corsair with 2 Ursa rovers, and there's a bug with the Ursa rover for some fucking reason for a year or more. You get out of the seat, the pilot seat or the driver's seat, and it just like doesn't know, like the game doesn't know where to put you, and like puts you outside on top of the Ursa rover. But there's small clearance on the top of the Ursa rover, and like in between the Ursa and the Corsair's hangar door. And yeah, I just popped out of the fucking Corsair. Also, if you have a Corsair, do not do not use the elevator while quantuming. That's still a thing. I completely forgot about that. Like the last time it happened to me was like 2 years ago, and yeah, I learned that the hard way. We will take a look at the Corsair in a second. I'm gonna start the game up. I hope that they will not patch while I'm streaming, but I don't know. So yeah, let's continue. So these are the cutter skins that will be available during IAE. Honestly, looks like they look like shit. This one, maybe. This one, I mean, sure. Why yellow? Like you're in a starter ship, you want to be inconspicuous. You don't want to be seen. This is just like fucking puke, basically. This is the front view of the cutter. Looks nice. Yeah, like exposed wiring on the outside. That's just like Drake style. Exposed. Are these like, what is this? This is probably like I don't know, piping or whatever. Now would be the, what is YouTube trying to tell me? Now would be the good time to insert ads. Yeah, I need to talk about my sponsor, myself, and my patrons. Oh yeah, sure. You can sponsor me on Patreon. Okay, this is not working. I had this connected a long time ago. Oh no, it is working. It is working. There we go. I just completely forgot how to use it. So let me check the chat for a second. I completely zoned out. That means the STV should sounds good. I mean, yeah, if you extend an arm on the GRC inside the cutter, you're gonna have you're not gonna have fun with that. Hey Doba Fett, hey Aaron. Rover quick exit feature. How long are you gonna be streaming? I don't know. I'm gonna show you all these leaks, and after that, I'm gonna open up the game and show you around the Corsair, and that's it. So maybe an hour or a bit more. So let me just check what else we have. Okay, so this is the interior of the cutter. Well, one of the variants, because we know that there are going to be 3 variants during IAE, one of which is going to be exploration. The other 2 we have no idea. There were some like speculations about one of the cutters being refueling cutter, which would be just weird because like this is a small ship. Like if you're refueling, you need huge fuel tanks. But yeah, obviously the game files said that it has a refueling port, which means that you will be able to refuel yourself on, let's say, Starfarer or whatever. But yeah. So on this side, you actually can't see anything. You honestly can't see anything. You can only see that it has a seat, and that the seat picks you up, and like you go upwards. Unlike most of the, well, not really most of the. So we have a Corsair. It has a back seat or the co-pilot seat that goes down into the thing, which is a bit weird, but sure. We have Cuddy Black, Cuddy Blue, Cuddy Red. That goes, or Cuddy Steel. That goes like co-pilot seat goes up, and this one, it just like ramps you up and smacks you into the windshield basically, but also a bunch of like exposed wiring and all that. Looks nice. You're gonna see more like in-game photos. Hey Grumpy, peace. Hey Infinite. Captain's bedroom in the Corsair is funny. Go inside the room, close the door and lock it. Go to the bed and lay down. Then exit bed and you will be teleported out of the room, and the door will forever be locked from the inside. Jesus fucking Christ, are they serious with that shit? Honestly. Yeah, that's not funny, that's broken. Hope it gets reported ASAP. I mean, even if it does get reported, like how many patches ago did they release the A2, C2 and the M2? The fucking the elevator is still broken. It is just a visual glitch, but also like you fucking spend $700 on a ship to have a visual glitch every time you enter it. It's just fucking stupid. So this, I'm not sure that they're gonna ever fix that. Fix it yourself by character resetting. Basically, they just do not care. So this is the other side view, and yeah, this is a bit like it has more resolution basically. It seems like it has something here. I'm not sure if these are going to be like jump seats or is this just a bed, but there are better images and you're going to see them in a second. I don't know which variant is this. Maybe this is the Cuddy or the Cutter Blue for like prisoner transport. I have no fucking idea. It still has two size ones, and that's weird. This one also has two size ones. Like if they all have two size ones, the Cutter is going to be trash. So this is the pilot seat, classic Drake style, but also it like picks you up and like throws you into the cockpit. Looks nice. I like it. This is the Cutter compared to the Corsair. It's not a really small ship by any means. Like it's not Aurora sized or I don't know, M50 sized. But like also it can be because yeah, you're gonna have the GRC inside of it. This is the Cutter compared to the Avenger Titan. It is a bit smaller, and I have no idea how the fuck. Okay, well, yeah, I have an idea because like I don't know if you can see it, but like this is actually the interior of the Titan, and it's basically the same size, but I have no idea how you're gonna be able to like get our GRC inside of it. No clue. This is from the front, also compared to the Titan. Nice. From the back, yeah, sure, you have like a bigger opening in the back, bigger ramp and all of that. Yeah, okay. So this is the in-game footage or in-game screenshots, and there are going to be more of them. Just let me open them up because I was not prepared because they got released when I started streaming. So just give me a second. Oh, for fuck's sake, open it. Okay, thank you. And all right, so you can see that it has a bed, of course, inside it, as they stated, but that bed is just like a stretcher basically, or like you can use it as like I don't know, a jump seat basically. There are some better pictures and I'm gonna lump them here. So this is in-game footage or in-game screenshot. This is the, of course, the what's it called, the pilot seat. But also I'm not sure about this. This looks nice. I'm not sure if it will like be able to transfer any data or it's just like speculations at this point, but I wanted to show you all of this. So yeah, this is the stretcher slash bed slash jump seat slash whatever. I don't know if you can get this into like a vertical composition so you can have more room inside of it. I have no idea. That would be nice. That would be like Drake style, but also maybe not. This is one more photo of the pilot seat. I'm liking it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking it. Honestly, I just said like yesterday to some friends, I would love to never have started playing Star Citizen just to start playing Star Citizen right now and get the cutter, because I would get the cutter instead of the Aurora, because Aurora is fucking blah. Just looks like shit and it's blah. This is obviously the shitter, the Shoilet. Sure, nice, whatever. This is so. They said, well, at least for the expedition variant, they said that you will have 2 SU of cargo space, and this is obviously a bit more than 2 SU, but they are counting only the like magnetic fields, like where you will be able to put your SU boxes for them to be what's the word I'm trying to fucking, for them to be secure, right? So I'm pretty sure that you will be able to transport more inside of this thing than they said, as with the Corsair, because the Corsair, yes, it does have like 72 SUs of cargo, but you can put like 2 Ursa rovers inside of it, and once you have 72 SUs of cargo inside the Corsair, you still have enough room to have like a Dragonfly on both sides around the cargo. And once we start like moving the cargo around, we will be able to put like I don't know, at least like 90 SUs of cargo, like with ease. I'm pretty sure with ease. So yeah, let's continue. Oh no, actually you have talked a lot and I have completely neglected you. Let me see. The captain's bedroom in the Corsair. Okay, we talked about this. So on the cutter, the max size, 2 guns, gimbaled to size 1 and only the pair, or is it possible like the Aurora, the Pisces, that are variants? Well, yes, I hope so, honestly. I hope that they will give us a variant of the cutter that has a bunch of shit and can transport, let's say, GRC, but has like 4 size 1s. That would be nice, honestly. It being Drake, it should be... Let me just open a better picture for this. It being Drake, it should have like 4 size 2s, right? Because it's probably gonna have a single size 1 shield, but it needs a bunch of fucking weaponry on it, so I don't know. I have not talked about the Galaxy so far. I will talk about it in a bit. We really don't know like anything about the Galaxy. We just saw a bunch of pictures and that's it. But yeah. Good luck landing if people are on your landing pad, because if they see a Corsair, they will 100% be waiting for you to land so you can land on top of them and clip into the ship. Yeah. One of the things that I didn't like with the Corsair, and I like mostly like that ship, but one of the things that I didn't like, and I'm going to talk about this a bit later when I open up the game, is that like the landing gear is so small. Like it's basically, I don't know, a meter away from like the hull, and it's just fucking weird. Like I would expect from a ship that size to have like landing gear that are going to extend a bit more, but they're basically, I don't know. You basically, whenever I try to land, because the only flat area where you can land is the like the landing pads. But if you try to land on any planetary surface, yeah, you're gonna like hit the fucking ship hull. Like it's that easy, and it's just I don't know. I just don't like it. It's weird. Pirates are going to love the Corsair because you can clip into the ship while it's landed. Well, yeah. 2 MFDs? I don't know if this has two MFDs. No, I can see 3 here. Actually 4. And like the Corsair has like even more, but also it has 1 on the side laying on the floor, which looks nice, but like every ship has that, so it's not... I don't know, it's a bit weird. Seem quite a bit bigger from the video of it dropping into the hangar. That looks tiny next to Titan. Well, yeah, the video, like... it matters what the focal length they used, right? So if the focal length was, I don't know, 85 millimeters, the objects that are far away are going to be pulled in and they're going to appear larger, basically. Or if they use like even a bigger focal length. Drake bed, yeah, bed, yeah. Yeah, look, it's a Nomad. Oh wait, that's not a Nomad, that's a cutter boat that's built for speeds and stop drug running. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, like, there are some hidden compartments in the Corsair, and we're gonna talk about that a bit later. That are for like designed for smuggling, but they're so fucking small that it just doesn't matter. Do you think they'll remove the whiskey and cola drink completely from the game prior to IE? Well, they fixed it, and they said like that's the only bug fix. They delayed the whole patch because of that issue, because of that incident. So they actually said something like in the patch notes, they said removed, no, fixed one server related crash. No, fixed one, Jesus Christ, fixed one whiskey related server crash. That's what they said. It was funny. I feel in this case the Nomad is better, dude. Like the Nomad, like if you have a Nomad, and I don't know if you do, but most people that had Nomads are just like, they don't like them because they're just like weird and hard to get the GRC on top of them and all that. I never used them. I was inside of one like a couple of times and that's it, but I never used them, so I wouldn't know. I'm just like saying what people are saying, but also this is smaller than the Nomad, so yeah. Cutlass has Shoila Tembi. The Drake cannon fodder. I could see them turning into flying taco truck. Yeah, like it would be nice to have some actual gameplay. Dudes, like honestly, imagine this thing being the starter salvage ship. And you can earn like small amount of money, but you will like be able to like, I don't know, have 6 to 8 SU boxes, 1 SU boxes in the back and sell them, and that's gonna be 8 times 88 because salvage or air RNC or whatever they said that the name of the salvage boxes is gonna be the same price as the Contanium. So yeah, that would be some money, but also there would be something to do. Like imagine starting off by salvaging, like the starter ship being a salvage ship. That would be amazing. But no, your cheapest money makers are going to be the Prospector and the fucking Vulture, because fuck you, that's why. And they're like both like more than $100. I think they made the landing gears so stubby because the wings going up makes it taller. It had to be short. Or probably, honestly, probably you might be wrong, like right on this, because yeah, it does suck for like the Corsair does suck landing for on uneven spaces, and they probably made the landing gears so stubby because of the wings that are going so fucking high. But also, it looks like shit, and it's really hard to land. So I don't know. Hey, Fox Vlogs. The docking port on the Corsair will be limited to what you can dock. CAG don't test ideas, they just do them without testing. Well, yeah. Why would you test your ideas? Like, it's just gonna work, dude. Yeah, and big enough flat landing spots in the walls are few and far between. Yeah, in my experience. Yeah, the Nomad's interior is fucking blah. That's why I don't even want to own one in the game. I just don't want to be near it because it's just fucking weird. It's basically a nod to Elite Dangerous, because it is basically a copy of one of the ships from Elite Dangerous. If the Nomad has enclosed cargo, how much? Yeah, it would, but also it doesn't have it. So the Nomad is whatever. No exiting needed. The Nomad is 100% dropship in game. Everyone sits in the back, and you told them width to drop or where? Okay, where to drop, I guess. Oh, and fast. And okay. Well, yeah, like don't get me started on fucking drop ships in the game. Like, what are you gonna drop? Where are you gonna drop people or cargo or whatever? And why are you doing that? And how are they gonna land? Because I would assume that in the future, like if you ever played, I don't know, PlanetSide or Titanfall or whatever, in the future people will have like backpacks, or at least, you know, like in the future people will have something that I don't know, is maybe made of silk, and it just extends and like it just dampens your fall, so you don't fall to the ground and die, because as we know, if you fall down from like big height, you would die. So something that just like slows you down and like maybe has a big hole, something we could call it the parachute maybe. So if that, then yes. Basically, nobody's the best ship to have 20 railguns strapped on the back, dude. Like that's exactly what I tried yesterday with the Corsair. I went with I went on the left while the Corsair was in the quantum jump, and yeah, I clicked upwards so I can go on top of the Corsair, and yeah, the Corsair was just gone. I was in the middle of nowhere, and that's it. So let's talk about this little thing, this little shippy, the RSI Galaxy. On the left side you can see the Perseus, and on the right side you can see the Galaxy. And we really don't have that much info on the Galaxy, except that it's going to be modular, and except that like you will be able to get some cargo modules and other kind of modules. They're all going to be announced during this IAE. Some people are saying that this ship is going to be released during this IAE. I am unsure about that. Honestly, I think that it's just going to be announced and that's it. We have a few more pictures that I did not open up. There we go. That's one of the pictures. Looks nice. But where the fuck is the cockpit? I guess this is the cockpit. But how do you... What? How do you fly this thing? I mean, it's obviously a Star Destroyer, right? But also, what the fuck? The guns are a bit too small. This is the turret, I guess. I think these are like size 4s, like compared to the ship itself. They're just size 4s, but I don't see any other turrets though. Maybe it has some like on the bottom, but fuck if I know. I'm seeing this picture for the first time, so I'm trying to analyze it. Yeah, I don't know. It looks nice, but also it looks defenseless. And the modules, I have a picture of how the modules are gonna work, but I don't fucking understand it, so I didn't open it up. Let me try to find it. I think some people are posting in this channel that I'm using right now. Yeah, they are. So we have some pictures. Let me just find them. So this is how it's gonna be modular, and you fucking tell me if you understand this. I don't understand this at all. Honestly, I do not understand this at all. Is this the backside? Is this, what is this? Like compared to what? I guess that this is the backside, right? And then it just attaches, but also, I don't fucking know. I don't care, honestly. Like modularity, like let's talk about the modularity. The Retaliator should be modular. The Carrack should be modular. The Caterpillar should be modular, etc., etc., etc. And then they announce another modular ship that, like, or they are going to announce it tomorrow or in a few days. And yeah, it's probably gonna be like in white box, and they're gonna show it, and they're gonna probably say that it's currently in production, just like they said about the Misk Odyssey last year, and we bought it. I bought it. And it's not in production, and we don't fucking know when it's gonna be in production. So honestly, I wouldn't buy this unless it's super fucking cheap, because yeah, concept ships tend to go higher in price over the time. So yeah, like you're gonna earn money. You're gonna be able to upgrade to something pricier at some point once the price rises on the Galaxy. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Let me check the chat. You guys are just tearing it up. This looks like the module, not the main ship. Dude, I don't know. This looks like shit. Fuck if I know, dude. Like, what is this? I'm trying to, like, these angles, I'm trying to compare these angles to something. And the only thing that I can compare it to is maybe this, like, backside. So maybe the interior portion of the ship. Oh, you know what? Like, if we take, let me just change the fucking song. I hate this song. Like, I don't hate it, I made it, but also it's just fucking boring to listen to the same song the whole time. So tell me if this is too loud for you. So I'm thinking that maybe this whole interior section of the Galaxy, like, I don't know if you're seeing this, so this whole thing here, maybe that whole thing there is gonna be like exchangeable. So you have the Galaxy and you just like plunk other cartridges basically in and out. So maybe that's how it's gonna work. But also, as I said, we have a ton of other modular ships that are not modular, and then they announce another modular ship. And are we gonna get modularity with this ship? When is this gonna be released? They're just gonna sell it, and yeah, whatever. So this is the 3D image. And let me zoom in. Maybe we can see a bit better if I zoom in. Is there a way to... I don't know. I don't fucking know what this website is. So I was thinking that maybe this whole thing here, like this portion that goes all the way here and all the way to the back, maybe that whole thing is gonna be modular. So you basically insert the cartridge from the back. Also, I don't know what this is, the flying little thingy, but we saw it on the image too. Where's the image? So it's this, whatever this is. There are some really weird things that are happening to this image. Like, what is this thing that's like just floating? Please listen to me. Please. There we go. Like, what is this shit? Also, these are just like fucked up. The model is just weird. So I guess that this is unfinished. This is just like something that they shared to each other in CAG, and that this is not even close to what it's supposed to be. Okay, so this here is gonna be the bridge. Sure. Yeah, I thought that it's gonna be like that, but also, yeah. So I think I was right. Maybe. Let's compare this to this. I can't fucking understand this picture at all, honestly. So, these shouldn't be really like this. They shouldn't be. You shouldn't see through them. So those are maybe modules. This is the lower side. But also, they said one module. As far as I know, you will not be able to get more modules than one on the ship. So you gotta like choose if you want to have the. So this is basically where the module is gonna go, and maybe in the back. But yeah, I have no fucking idea. Honestly, I have no fucking idea. It does look like it's from Star Wars. Let me check what you guys said. I don't hate it and made it. Yeah, that's probably referring to the song. So the bridge is midship. Yeah, so yeah, I thought that this is going to be the bridge when I saw the picture, but also the visibility from that kind of a bridge is going to be not that good. Honestly, I don't know if I like the Perseus or the Polaris more. Perseus is maybe a bit better because the bridge is in the back. The Polaris has a bridge in the front, which looks nice, but also you're gonna feel like you're flying a fucking school bus or a double decker, because you'll not see the whole fucking back portion of like 150 meters of your ship behind you. And with the Perseus, you will be able to see most of it, and that's good. But also, like I like that a bit more, just like on the 890 jump. But if you compare it to, let's say, the Banu Merchantman, what they showed us, the Banu Merchantman is just fucking what? Like you can't see the nose because it's so. There's no angle when the cockpit's. They're trying to make it all sleek and all that, so it's not angled properly, so you can't really see the nose of the ship. Like you said, you sit in the seat, in the pilot seat, and you look at the nose and you can't fucking see it, and that's gonna be an issue with like. Thank God for like the F4 camera, but also that breaks immersion. So I don't know. But yeah, this is the RSI Galaxy, so you can ask me anything because there is 78 of you, and I'm pretty sure that you guys missed something. So like some of you missed something. As far as I know, there will be modules that are going to be like, there's going to be a cargo module that's going to make this thing carry 512 SUs of cargo. Also, with every Galaxy, there is like a elevator. That's also a hangar bay for like small vehicles. They said, well, the leaks said that you will be able to store the like dragonflies and all of that shit, like small vehicles like that. But I'm pretty sure that you will be able to store like an STV, for example. But also, apparently, there should be like warfare modules. So that's gonna be good. Like I guess that there's gonna be a module that's gonna add like size 7 or something like that guns to this thing, but also modularity. That's not a thing, not in Star Citizen yet, and we already have a bunch of modular ships. Well, modular. They are supposed to be modular. But yeah, I'm curious to see how this is gonna work, because I think the module is gonna like go from the back, giggity, and it's just gonna be basically a cartridge. But yeah, I don't know. There were some like with the original leaks. Some people thought that the Galaxy is gonna be on top of it, on top of the module, and the whole ship. So basically, this whole thing is a module, and then the small section here is the Galaxy. So it's just like plunks on top of the module and carries it, and that's it. But I'm not sure that is how it's gonna work. If it worked like that, that would be easy for the developers to make it. But they don't like. Well, they like doing easy things when it comes to fucking gameplay and just making it tier 0 and easy, but when it comes to ships, it just needs to be overly complicated and take them, I don't know, 2 years to fucking make a ship. So yeah, I do not expect that to be working like that. So let me try and open up the PTU, and meanwhile, you guys, you can ask me whatever you push for. And I'm probably gonna stop the music right here, and that was right on cue. So let me see what you guys said in the chat. Yeah, maybe good for CCU chain. Yeah, if you're talking about the Galaxy, I would use it for that, honestly. I don't know what other use it has, because oh, Star Citizen not responding. Amazing. So I don't know what other use does a modular ship that doesn't even like. Wait, there's something else here. Oh no, these are just like other pictures. Like having a modular ship and not having modularity in the game already, and having a bunch of ships that are supposed to be modular, like it's a red light for me, and I wouldn't buy it, honestly. I would never buy that ship. unless you're going, if it's cheap and you're CCU chaining and it's warband, because it's going to be warband and it should be cheap. You can buy. That's one of the things that I didn't talk about in my CCU chain video. The reason is because I don't want to like make people that had just started playing this game. Also, tell me if you hear the in-game music. I don't want to make people that just started playing this game think so far in the future and how they're gonna CCU chain something. So basically, what you can do is, if this ship is like, I don't know, $400 right now, that means like the closer we get to the release of the Galaxy is gonna be pricier. So you could buy this now and wait for it to go up in price, and then get, let's say, I don't know, Banu Merchantman maybe, or the A2 or something like that, because it's gonna probably surpass the price of the A2 because it's RSI, because it's modular, because whatever. Let me just see what you guys said in the chat. Something is happening. I can't even. Okay, just alt tab, motherfucker. There we go. I want to see the chat. There we go. Hey, Gamer1. Привет. I don't know Russian, so please talk to me in English, please. Thank you. You wanna hear my opinion between the Andromeda and the Corsair? Well, where do I begin? I like the Corsair more. It's just beautiful. It's the ship that I, first of all, is the only ship that I would own if I didn't have a YouTube channel.
Welcome
Secondly,
to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
let me see if I have here. Yeah.
Vehicle selected.
Let me just
Stand
drink some water and then I'll tell you.
by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
All right. So secondly,
Please visit us again.
it has more firepower than the Connie, than the Andromeda. Yes, the Andromeda has more missiles. They don't really work currently, but even if we say that they will at some point, I will go for the guns before I will go for the missiles. But yeah. Also, it moves like a wet dildo, like a dead horse, like a fucking brick building that fell down. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It flies like shit. I don't know why it has fucking 3 wings. Like, 2 wings is enough for it to fucking fly, but now it has 3 wings because, yes, it looks nice because of that. But also, why the fuck can't it fly in the atmosphere? Like, you can say that most of the Drake ships have a tendency to, for their noses to dip in the atmosphere. Sure, I understand for the Cuddy. Don't understand it for the, what's it called? The Buccaneer. As far as I know, it doesn't happen on the Buccaneer. It doesn't happen on the Herald. Herald doesn't have any wings. This shit has 3 wings, one of which is super fucking huge. And it dips down. And it's so fucking, like, I just want to chill, press C or go into cruise control and go get a drink, come back and see my ship still cruising. No, that is not going to happen with the Corsair. So that's one of the reasons why I would get the Connie over the Corsair, honestly, because fuck that shit. Because, like, you would think that the Corsair having state-of-the-art scanning things, you would think that they will also have like not even state-of-the-art, but like what, like the minimal amount of computer power inside of it to fix the flight path and to not have its nose dip down. But also, these are the landing gear that I was talking about. Like, see how flush it is to the ground? Like, just landing this on top of on like a planetary body is just weird because you're just gonna hit rocks. You're like, I'm not gonna say that you're never gonna land, but also it's so fucking. Ugh, it's ugly. It needs to be higher, but also, as one of you guys said, it probably can't be higher because of this fucking wing and how high it is. So yeah, fuck if I know. Also, it has some visual glitches. Maybe all the ships have that, maybe not, I don't know. The way you open it, I spent like half an hour trying to find it. The way you open it is here. Honestly, as far as I know, you can just clip inside of it, but I'm not going to try it now. I want to give you like a full tour. So open, close. Are you guys... Yeah, that's a beauty. It is a beauty. Are you guys hearing the in-game sounds, and do you want it to be higher or lower, or am I clipping? Just tell me how the sound works, because now we're in the game and it fucking matters now. Please do tell me. Yeah, exactly. They saw an Imperial shuttle and was like, let's do that, but worse. Well, they couldn't really copy it, so they made it tri-wing, but just weird. Yeah, good luck finding flat land for an explorer ship. Amazing. All right, sure. Thank you for telling me that the sound is fine. Also, Ken, I don't know if I answered you. I saw the comment. Get the Galaxy as a potential CCU for the Liberator. I'm probably gonna do that during this IE because I want to have the Liberator for my org and for myself. So let's go through all the things, and in the end, I'm gonna show you something that probably nobody else showed you already, if you saw anything, any other streams. So first of all, I'm gonna say this, that this is the best design out of all ships, hands down, the most mature design of a ship that CAG has ever had. I do not like the fucking landing gear and how flush it is to the ground. I think that's bullshit. I think it needs to go at least 2 meters up, but whatever. But other than that, it has floodlights on the exterior, and you click on the button for the floodlights, and it's here. Visual glitches, Star Citizen, of course. You click on the floodlights, and you engage them or disengage them, which is a major fucking thing. We always needed floodlights. Like, whenever you want to land, you want to have floodlights so you can actually see the ground, first of all, like when you're while you're landing, and secondly, so you can see around your ship, because at some point maybe there's gonna be something. Also, you can't, like, something is pushing me here every time. I'm just going forward, and that's just the thing that's probably a replace me ball that they just left here. Like, you see how I'm getting pushed around? As I've said, the most mature ship that CG ever made. Honestly, it is. There is a few reasons for that. So let me close this so you can hear it. Wait, look up. Where? Up outside? Or up? What? Yeah, these are the floodlights. Is that... Why are you saying to look up? Because you're gonna see the entrance, Gizmo. Because you're gonna see the entrance. Because, like, with other ships, yes, you can see, like, the interior, and you can, like, navigate towards the ramp just by looking at the interior. But also, like this, I don't know. I like the floodlights. Whenever I meet, oh, that sounds nice. Whenever I meet, what's it called? Ships in Space Engineers. There we go. I always made a ton of fucking floodlights so I can see around my ship. So I'm not really digging this whole thing. That's just like, we could have gotten a bit more SUs, but also if you just joined, I see that there's 85 of you now. I have put 2 Versa rovers inside of it. Snug. One of them had like its back or the rear wheels suspended on here, but it was not moving. It was completely working as it was supposed to carry 2 Versa rovers. Also, I could carry 72 SUs or full load of SUs of cargo in the ship, and then you could put Drake, what's it called, Dragonfly here, and you can put one more here. So yeah, and you still have like, this is the passage to go around it basically. So the hangar, as I've said in my original should you buy the Drake Corsair video, the hangar itself is much bigger than it seems. So let's continue. So this is one of the reasons why this is the most mature ship that CAG has made. All the components are in one spot, and that's gonna be really, really useful in the future. Looks nice. A bit poorly lighted, honestly. I would love to see some lights here so we can see more. But also here you can only access the life supports and the gravity generator, so it's not that important. Also, if we're talking about maturity, I gotta say one thing honestly. I think that this whole portion should have been closer to the cockpit. So maybe have a cantina here and the hab area here, and then like, I understand that they couldn't do that because of the exterior model, the 3D model and all of that, but also that would be a bit better design. But let's continue. Like, why? Because people are gonna enter your ship from the back, and they will steal your fuses. They will fuck up your like settings on the life support and all that. You'll just die. So that's why I would love to have it like closer, like after the habitation area, because people are gonna be more in the habitation area, and like they can protect this whole thing from the habitation area. If somebody is attacking you and boarding you, the only protection you have is like through this door. You can just fire through this door and shoot them while they're entering the hangar, and that's it. Other than that, you have no protection. So on the right side, you have this little room, and let me turn the lights on. I love the new like switches. Very nice, as my brother Borat would say. These are like the suit lockers. These are the weapon lockers, whatever. This is the airlock, which probably doesn't work. I mean, it does work. You can open it and like all that, but it doesn't dock. Like this ship is probably not gonna dock to anything. So close door. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I get it. So the only way to close the exterior door is to... Okay, sure. Alright. I don't really understand this, but yeah, sure. Whatever. Open, close. Let's close it. The sounds are really nice. Let me see what you guys are saying. No problem with the floodlights. Yeah, I love the floodlights, honestly. A transformer just got on your ship with that sound. Yeah, like, if you're talking about the cargo hold, yeah, it just sounds like a fucking transformer, honestly, and I love it. I don't like the fact that it's this dark here, but also who fucking cares, honestly. There's nothing to see here. This sound, dude.
Autobots assemble.
It's basically that. But yeah, let's continue. So from this area, I can't resist and have to buy this. You might regret it because it flies like shit, but also Yeah, this is just so nice. It is a really nice looking ship, but also, honestly, I wanted this ship to be my daily driver, but I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, honestly. Uh, light switch in cargo? Yeah, there is a light switch there, sure. But that's the only, this is the only light that you're gonna get. This is without the light? This is without the light? And now this is with the light, like, sure, whatever. But, yeah, this, the Corsair flies like shit. And honestly, if you're gonna get a daily driver, the Connie is maybe still a bit better. Also, it is still, like, nosedivey for some fucking reason. I don't know why. But, the MSR is the best daily driver that you can get, honestly. Hands down. I don't like that ship. I don't like the interior that much. I like this interior much more. I do not like the exterior that much. It's fine. It's okay, and that's it. Like with a reskin, it could be much better, but also I don't like it. But this is my style of a ship, but also it just you're gonna see it flies like shit. So this is the cantina. Also, notice that like the lighting in this ship is just like not enough light bulbs, guys. Like, what the fuck? Also, why didn't we get, I know that it's a Drake ship and that they're like gonna cheap out and all that shit, but why didn't we get like a minibar, like the Redeemer did, or just some drinks and food somewhere? I'm not even sure that this is ever going to be interactable, honestly. Also, there's just like darkness here. Hello, darkness, my old friend. This is gonna be the toilet. Oops, wrong button. There we go. So this is the toilet, shower toilet, and the. Oh, it's dripping. It's actually dripping. Drinking water from the tap confirmed. Imagine if CAG was smart enough to say, well, yes, we're gonna make them drink water every fucking half an hour, it doesn't matter. But also, we're gonna let them drink fucking tap water from their ships so they don't need to go and buy the water. So they don't just fucking die of thirst for no fucking reason when they have a tap on their ship, on basically every ship with an interior. Imagine that. But no, you need to go and buy the what's it called? Oh, hello. This is buggy. Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, this works. Pooping confirmed. Pooping mechanics confirmed. The camera never ceases to amaze. Okay. So these are the crew quarters. Whiskey Cola Moab. Yeah, the Whiskey Cola Moab was fucking amazing. But they fixed it, unfortunately. It does work still in the PU, so if you want to have fun in the PU. Just don't crash the servers because don't be a dickhead. Is this like a hammer? Or is this like a double-ended dildo? No, this is a hammer and a screwdriver. Okay, sure. I have a weird brain. Each of the crew quarters has a suit locker. And that's it. It's really like minimalistic. I'm gonna say minimalistic. The minimalistic design language of the Drake interplanetary. I'm trying to do my best morphologist voice, but yeah, looks nice. I like it. Too bad that this is not accessible. Like, if you have this shit on top, at least make it be your personal inventory. Like the personal inventory of the guy that's in this thing here. So this is just like the rule of cool, again, as with most of the shit that CG gives us. But if you could use this as an inventory, that would be fucking amazing, but you can't. You want to open maybe? Why did you close on me, bitch? There's one more, same as the other ones. Like, there's no difference. Honestly, no difference. Nothing. That's it. Because as far as Drake is concerned, there is the table you get assigned to in the restaurant. The one by the toilet. Yeah, yeah, basically. I like the table. It's I think it's the same table from the what's it called? The caterpillar. I also am confused by me standing inside the table, but sure. Oh, the weirdness of Star Citizen, I was just like, I was trying to turn around, but I was moving only my head, and that's it. I also want to see what these are going to be at one point, because these are probably just placeholders. Hopefully, they're just placeholders, because there's no point in having animated screens that are not going to show you anything in the future. So I'm thinking that you will be able to access the ship systems here, or maybe see the star map or something like that. That would be nice, honestly. And also, I want to fucking use the trays, and I also want things in the bar and in the fridge. Is there a fridge here? Is this a fridge? This is not a fridge. There's nothing here. Like, they don't even have a fucking fridge inside a exploration ship. A refrigerator? Really? Have a coffee maker, but you don't have a fucking refrigerator? Are you serious? Open, close? What am I gonna open, close? Is this a fridge? Maybe. Hopefully. Possibly. I don't know. Let's continue. So this is the best thing about this ship, honestly. Because of these. This is so fucking Russian submarine from like the 70s. Honestly, I want more ships to have this. Because first of all, once the engineering and like repairing and all of that shit comes online, you will need to fix the holes on your ship so the air will not leak out, so they will work, and like you can have life support inside the ship and etc. It doesn't matter. So having access to the roof or the top side of the ship is fucking amazing. Also, for let's say Jumptown, let's say that Jumptown is around there somewhere, you landed next to it, and like the people that are inside don't really know where you're gonna come from, because you may have a landing party with like, I don't know, 20 people, and some of them go to the roof and just like duck down and fire from here, and then you're gonna have some people that are gonna be in the, where the fuck is the airlock? Is it on this side? Wherever the airlock is, I think it's here-ish, probably, possibly. I don't know. Let me see. Yes, this is the airlock. So, please reset. There we go. So, yeah, and like the other thing that you can do is, of course, go to the surface. And I like the elevator in the fact that you are a bit like protected by the ship. That's one of the things that I like with this. Like, it's such a small thing, and you call the elevator here on the side, but if you didn't see it, it's here. But it's such a small thing, but it matters a lot, and that's like one of the reasons why I said at the at the start that this is one of the most what did I say? Did I say grown-up ships? I fucking forgot. But one of the best ship designs that CAG had in a while, or maybe ever. These are the turrets. They're like just dirty. Like, there's nothing to it. It's basically the same as the Carrack, except your hands go up for some fucking reason. But it's the same as the Carrack. Where is the thing? Where is the thing? Here. It's super dark here. I don't know why. It does not aim completely forward. You can't aim like straight and like target the ship that's gonna be in front of the nose. That's a shame, honestly, but it was expected, because that would be too much. Although they are just like Badger repeaters, they're not much, but also, yeah. This is the extent that this turret can see on the right side, and that's it. It can't go any further for some fucking reason. I don't know why. The other turret can see a bit more. You will see that in a second. But also, it is made not to shoot the wing itself. With the suiting showroom commentator voice, what are we talking about, Ken? Are we talking about my morphologist voice that I had just now? So, no, actually, this turret can also see the same exact amount. Like, it can't face backwards. That's what I'm saying. Forwards, same. It's not good. It's not bad. Downwards, maybe this is because we're landed currently, but also let me see on the side. Yeah, maybe it doesn't let you look downwards, completely downwards, like 90-degree angle, because of the ground. But I don't know. We're gonna see it as soon as we take off. I think the game crashed. Yep, the game crashed. Star Citizen fucking experience, dude. Alright. Let me just close Star Citizen. Hopefully I'm still streaming. It didn't crash the whole PC this time. Okay, it didn't. Oh, you know what? Maybe they released the new PTU. Maybe the game itself didn't crash. Maybe just the server crashed and it just froze the fucking game. Because they are supposed to release a new PTU. And I think they just did, honestly. Let me just see while we're loading in. Let me see what you guys said. Honestly, Cheronova, I don't know how to pronounce that. He said, I feel it's hard to compare the Andromeda to the Corsair. The Andromeda feels like a military patrol boat. The Corsair feels like a long-range explorer. I would say it's the other way around, honestly. And I don't know what's happening. Maybe my is the stream frozen? No, it's not. I'm having a lot of issues with like YouTubing, streaming, and with this PC. It's just fucking annoying. Also, give me a second. There we go. So I believe that you got it the wrong way around, because the Corsair looks like a fucking patrol boat. Actually, like closer to a destroyer, basically, than to a patrol boat, like a smallish destroyer, because it has fucking 5 size 4 guns. No, the other way around. Jesus Christ, 4 size 5 guns, and on top of that, it also has 2 size 4s on the wings. Like, you're gonna decimate a hammerhead in under a minute. You can't really do that with the Andromeda. The Andromeda looks like, if you're inside of it, it looks like it's a bit more protected than the Corsair, but also it doesn't give you the visibility of the Corsair, or like the Corsair does. So, yeah. Oh, the sound bug when you load in. I forgot about that. I didn't play this game in a while. I just said that I'm never gonna play 317 until we get 318. Then I'm gonna play again. But yeah, this is 317.4 PTU, if you guys don't know. But Yeah, I'm just gonna play the PTU and I'm gonna fuck off. I'm gonna
Welcome
wait for
to
318.
the
I don't
ASOP
care about
vehicle
the...
retrieval system.
Oh no, actually I'm gonna play the PU. I'm gonna stream on the day of IE because we gotta see the cutter. Oh, we gotta claim the fucking Corsair that was just in the hangar when the game crashed. Sure, do I have enough money to pay the fee?
Thank you.
Alright, so now is the time for you guys to ask me anything while we wait for 4.5 minutes.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Yeah, you gotta love the crashes, honestly. I don't know, like, what's worse than a crash? Like, the only worst thing than a crash is to fucking die when you, and they happened to me yesterday with the Corsair. I just landed on a planet. I wanted to, like, make some beauty shots and landed on the planet, went down the ramp, died. Had to reset. I said, fuck you, game. I'm gonna go to bed. It wasn't even fucking yesterday. Like, it was exactly 12 hours ago because I was waiting on the PTU and it was delayed for a long time because of the whiskey patch or the whiskey problem that they patched. So, yeah, I was waiting until like 6 a.m. for them, or half past 5, something like that, for them to release the PTU, and then I hopped on and I stayed up until like 10 a.m. and I woke up at fucking 6 p.m. So yeah, so as I said, ask me anything. Please do ask me anything. Question: do you think it's a good pirate ship? Maybe 3 to 5 guys. Also love your content. Keep it up. Thank you. Love you too. The bad and the good. Yeah, it's just like your name is suggesting. Only the truth. And the truth is the word that I despise because I can't fucking pronounce it like I should. But honestly, I think it is a good ship to get pirated in because of a few reasons. You can clip inside of it without any issues. Like, you gotta tell me if we're talking about, like, what kind of thing are we talking here about? Like, are we talking about, like, the current state of the game or the future state of the game? Maybe at some point you will not be able to clip inside of ship, inside of any ships, and maybe it's just gonna work as intended and not like it works right now. Right now, I think that you're gonna get griefed and pirated in that ship more than in any other ship because it's like low ground clearance, and also the fact that you can clip inside of it. You can also clip inside of the cuddy without any issues through the back door. You can clip outside of the cuddy, and like most of the ships have like these issues. But also, if we're talking about like long term in the future, it doesn't have a tractor beam, but you have tractor beam attachments on your what's called multi-tools. So maybe it does have a bunch of guns, and if you're like if you want to pirate, let's say a Caterpillar or an A2, or not an A2, a C2, then yeah, maybe it's gonna work. Maybe it's gonna be a good pirate ship. But also, for a good pirate ship, you also need a fucking Mantis, and the Mantis is so jank. But if you get a Cuddy Blue, it's even jankier, so I don't know. Like, if you're gonna pirate, you gotta be in a crew of a few ships. So if you're saying 3 to 5 guys, are you suggesting that they have their own ships, or how do you think that like... with just the Corsair, you're not gonna do shit. It doesn't have the speed. It doesn't have the... Okay, that's just making me dizzy. It doesn't have the maneuverability, so you can't really dogfight. Honestly, I think the Caterpillar flies better than the Corsair, honestly. So with that said, I don't know. I guess we'll see. There is a possibility of you using that for piracy as like a transport ship. So as the ship that's gonna like after the vulture is done, it just like swoops in, takes all the boxes from the voucher, takes all the components and all of that, and just fucks off. But as the main ship, I don't know. Let me see. Flew around for a couple of minutes. It's like a brick inside another brick with a concrete block attached to its legs. Exactly, that's how it flies. Exactly. The mic is crackling. Is it still crackling? Is it still crackling, guys? I think it's just because of the game starting up and closing and all of that. Are you disappointed by the Corsair? Yes and no. I expected it to be shit. It's a bit better than just shit, honestly. I like the design. There are some things that I don't like the landing gear. They need to extend more. You need to have more ground clearance. Ah, sorry about that. I don't know. It's just like my PC is a pre-built Asus, and it is a bit underpowered because I have a ton of shit plugged into it, and it has a 3090, and it just had just enough power to like power everything on its own, like inside of its little box. But as soon as I plug other shit in, or I make the 3090 go faster and like drain more power, my PC just like, you can see the RGB lights just flickering, the joysticks go out and all that shit. Oh hey, Rust Wars, thank you, thanks for all you do, bro. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting me. That's awesome. It crackles from time to time. No, it's not crackling. Yeah, you guys gotta decide, is it crackling or is it not? So yeah, it's basically an USB power issue at that point, because the 3090 is taking too much power, and then it just drains all the power that should go into the USB. And the USB, I have the Rodecaster Pro 2, which is plugged into like 2 USB ports, and it just drains a lot of fucking power. So yeah. Holy moly, you are live. Sorry I missed the start. Yeah, no, I'm not live. What are you talking about, Tim the Cycling Squirrel? Yeah, I'm gonna be live also on Friday during the IE, because I want to see the cutter with you guys, and I want to share it with you guys. I want to share my initial reactions. Honestly, my initial reactions for the Corsair were, oh my god, this is actually here. I paid for this a fucking year ago. I really wanted this ship. How the fuck do you enter it? And then I spent like 30 minutes trying to figure it out, and then I asked people in the chat, and they were like, oh yeah, on the side there's like a little button, and yeah. So I'm sorry that you guys missed it, but also it was really weird for me to start streaming at like 6 a.m. So yeah. The Corsair is really sluggish. Yes, it is, Rattlehead. I'm gonna show you in a second. Like, I don't know how it's gonna, like, if you're gonna understand how sluggish it is just by like watching me. I can hear that the in-game audio is skipping. So yeah, I was just running around this ship for fucking ages until somebody told me that, like, yeah dude, it's here. Like, just click on this button here. I would say that I would love to have more lights on that keypad, but also there is a light here, but let me see if there's a light on the other side. Oh, you can also open it here. Sure, the more you know. And something pushed me again. I don't know what's up with CEG and ramps. Like, I don't fucking understand it. But sure. So where did we saw the turrets, and the last thing that I was supposed to show you was the cockpit before the game crashed. So, cockpit. I gotta drink some water for this. No, I'm not using voice meter. I'm using what's it called? Fucking Roadcaster Pro 2 and its own engine. Why is it still crackling? Because a bunch of you guys said that it's not, so I don't fucking understand it. So, the cockpit. There are some things that I love about the cockpit, but also some things that I hate. First of all, if you're gonna leave an open space here to access something, that should be something that you can actually interact with. Maybe in the future, no idea. The only thing that you can interact with in this cockpit are, of course, the seats, this thing, which is the stupidest fucking thing ever, honestly. I understand that the captain needs to be close, that the captain needs to be separated. But holy shit, like having him in a room where the fucking cockpit is, and him not having a fucking toilet, so he needs to go through all these doors. Like, this is nitpicky, of course. This is if we're gonna make realistic ships in a game, then what the fuck? Like, why is the captain's quarters over there? Because he needs to be close, sure. So the cockpit itself, this seat and the back seat are amazing, and I'm going to show you that in a second. No, actually, I'm going to leave the surprise for the end. So let's hop into the co-pilot seat. If it's still crackling, I can tell you that at some point I am going to buy a second PC just for streaming and maybe even recording, because I'm done with that. So here's the thing. I would change the power supply. I would change a ton of shit. Let me change the camera so you don't get dizzy because of this. I would change a ton of shit about my PC, but like my PC is currently laying on the side with its side open because it having a 3090 that fucking barely works with this PC. That meant that it's not gonna have enough power to supply for like anything else. And then like USB, I need to use the USBs, and the most like one of the biggest things that I had to use was the fucking Elgato USB cam links, so I can link my cameras to the PC. They were not fucking working for almost a year. So what I did is I bought the Elgato PCI Express. But here's the thing. The 3090 is fucking vertically mounted. And there is no way to mount it horizontally. So it's covering all the PCI Express slots. So what I did is I got the fucking riser cable and I plugged it behind the 3090, and I pulled the fucking riser cable outside the fucking PC so I can plug it into the Elgato Camlink 4K or whatever it's called that I use for all the cameras. And then, of course, even less power for the fucking PC because, yeah. And everything on this Asus is proprietary, and you can't really change it. You can't really change the power supply or anything because everything is basically, what's the word here, embedded, or is the embedded a good word? I don't know. So first of all, screws are like you try to unscrew them, they break and they just stay there inside forever. And it's a fucking $6,000 PC. So never buy Asus ROG fucking G8 2030 or whatever it's called with a 3090 that's like pre-built, because it's dog shit. Honestly, it's dog shit. There are some things that are good about it, but also the main thing that I'm gonna use it for, it just doesn't work. So let me show you around the ship again. So let's continue. Oh, I do have powered USB hubs, a bunch of them. Not enough. I just don't have enough power for the fucking in the PC. Anyway, let's continue. So the only thing that you can do here, and my frame rate is tanking for some reason. The only thing that you can do inside of this lower cockpit And I suppose that this is going to be used for scanning at some point, for like exploration shit and all of that. But the only thing that you can currently do is access the back turret, and that's it. The only good thing about the back turret, yes, it's like it's gonna try not to shoot your wing. That's good. That is programmed, but it can fire forwards, and it can also fire backwards. And it does only have like 2 size 2s, which is not that good. But the fact that it can fire forward is a really a good one because, dude, my main board is basically a part of the whole chassis of the PC. It's so stupid. Like I can't change the fucking motherboard at all. That's the first thing that I wanted to change, so I can change the fucking power. So I can. I wanted to change the whole back section of the what's it called, the case, and yeah, it just doesn't work. It's just like, and I messaged Asus, and they were like, okay, like they didn't fucking acknowledge me at all. They didn't respond. So let's continue. Let's exit this seat. You cannot control the ship from here, even though you have a joystick and pedals and a throttle. So you will be able to control something else maybe at some point. But this is the shit. Honestly, when you sit inside of this, you just feel like you're in Star Wars. I don't know, Russian Star Wars, because of this fan here. This fan just like makes it for me. But you just have enough MFDs. Also, let's check if it's still, I didn't check it. It's still ran on fucking Apple. Commands, control. Dude, like iDrake. Seriously, iDrake. I'm starting to hate this ship. Let me see here. Also Apple. 2 keyboards, both of them Apple. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so most of these buttons are interactable. Exterior lights. This should be the landing gear, and you can pull it up or pull it down. But we are currently. Let me just hover for a bit so I can show you. So yeah, you can press N, but you can also do this. Most of these buttons here are interactable. Also, I'm using Toby, and it's being a bit weird, and that's why I'm like doing this with my head. And the best thing about this is that you have another MFD on the floor here, and it's just like, it's basically like the Corsair is basically my PC. Like, this is my capture card, and this is the riser cable that I plugged in. And that's why it never has power, like enough power for anything. But yeah, it has just enough MFDs. It has everything that you need, honestly. Why are the landing gear? Oh yeah, I put the landing gear up. Let me show you the wings. Oops. Oops. But of course, I shouldn't. In retrospect, I shouldn't have done this in the hangar. But sure. Let me pull it out of the hangar. I just want to show you one more thing in the cockpit, and that's it. The visibility from the cockpit is fine. It's not great. It's not amazing. It's just fine, and that's it. You can't really see behind you, but like, in which big ship can you see behind you? Like, yeah, it's not a fighter. It's a lover. Shift, please. Thank you. They did not nerf the firepower. They have as you can see, I have 4 size 5s and 2 size 4s on this ship. You're gonna see this in a second. Let me just pull out of the hangar. All right. And cruise control, and exterior shots. And now let's open the wings. Come on. Come on. This is fucking beautiful, right? Just seeing, yesterday when I logged in also, oops, my hanger is open. Seeing this on Microtech yesterday, everybody in the PTU gets a Corsair to test it out, to have fun with it. Because I guess they want to sell a bunch of Corsairs. But seeing a bunch of them flying around and just like weird asymmetric ships flying around was just amazing. Honestly, it was so Star Warsy that I just fell in love with it immediately. From the, like, when you're close to it, it's okay. It's not that good, honestly. But when you see it in the distance, you're just like, oh yeah, this is an actual sci-fi game, because it's not a fucking plane anymore. So I wanted to show you one more thing while we're in cruise control. You will see the max speed in a second, but you also get this. And you're probably asking yourself, what the fuck is this? You can't even fucking interact with it. That is true. That's probably because CG forgot about this whole thing. But also, let's see what it says. Storage capacity 0.24 SUs. Thermal seal radio wave protection. So basically, this is going to be used for smuggling. This is going to be like a small storage container for smuggling. But also it doesn't work. Currently, it does not work. You can't store anything. And if you're asking yourself how many things can I put inside the Corsair, a lot, because it has 1,500,000 micro SUs. So I think it's a bit more than the Redeemer, honestly. But yeah. So tell me, what do you want to do with the Corsair? You can have me for half an hour more, and I can show you around. I can do whatever you want to. Just tell me what you want to see, and I'll do it. I did a few bounties yesterday, but I don't have an upgrade, and I don't have enough money in the PTU, so most of this shit is not upgraded. Yeah, the top speed is 949. It's not 950, it's 949. It's discounted fucking top speed. But check this. If that is not Star Wars, I don't know what is. Like, yes, you can say, well, what's it called? The fucking Scorpius is Star Wars. But come on. It just looks amazing, honestly. You can plonk on, like, I have size 4 cannons on the wings and size 5 cannons on the nose, but you can use size 4 repeaters on the nose and size 4 repeaters on the wings, and you will be able to, like, combat the small fighters. Also, let's check. Sounds are nice. They're okay. The doors have no sound sometimes they do. It's just weird. But yeah, let's check the turrets and if you can fire downwards. Oh yeah, staggering fire. I forgot about that. I have new sticks, so I'm not sure if what the fuck was this? Oh, we're on. Thank you. So yeah, you can't look 90 degrees downwards and 90 degrees upwards. Actually, you can look upwards a bit more, which is a bit weird, but yeah. Honestly, these turrets are a bit shit. They're a bit useless. But they could be used for, like, landing parties for boarding for like protection of the ship from the sides when you're close to the ground and all that. I don't know if they're gonna like help you out with people that are attacking you. Like, who the fuck is gonna attack you from the side? Honestly, they're gonna shoot you in the ass or below you. They're just gonna be like below you. But yeah, let me try staggering fire. But I'm not sure. Like, I have new sticks, and I'm not sure that I bound it to my sticks. But let's try it. If you know the original keybind, please tell me, because it's gonna take a while for me to figure out. Nope. 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 Oh, there we go. This is the stagger fire. Yeah. Yes. I love it. I love it. As far as the missiles go, you don't get really that much. You get 8 size 3s, and that's it. Which would be 16 size 2s, right? Right? I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, the turrets can face forward, but also they can't really shoot whatever is on your nose. So they can shoot in that general direction, and that's it. But yeah, let me see if I can get a bounty. Okay, very low threat. Sure, whatever. And now you're gonna see how sluggish it is. Oh, great, atmospheric bounty. This is me This is me trying to aim at the jump point. It's amazing. How do I do what? You gotta understand that the stream is delayed a bit. Are you talking about like staggering weapons? There is like a cycle fire mode or something in the settings. Okay, I'm not gonna touch my right stick. I'm just gonna go forwards. Take a look at the nose. It's not only dipping downwards, it's dipping down to the side. So let's center it again. The max speed inside, I can't even fucking center it. It just doesn't want to. The max speed inside the atmosphere is like, it depends on the atmosphere, but okay, this is centered. Watch this. It just goes downwards into the side, and it's really, really hard to work with in the atmosphere. Like, I'm pulling on the stick completely upwards, and this is what I'm getting. Oh. Another one of these. Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's my experience of like Star Citizen Forever. So whenever I say that, people keep on attacking me, and they say, "Well, I watched a streamer, and he had a really good game, and he like had no crashes." Look, like, I'm fucking streaming the game for less than an hour, and this is the second crash. Yes, this is the PTU, but also that's how it's gonna be in the PU. So. Turn on the VTOL and it won't dip. But if you turn on the VTOL, it won't go that fast forward, right? And if you turn on the VTOL, does the the Corsair has like VTOL, sure. Hey, Grumpy, a question. We live in 2500. Okay. Do ships have fishbowl turrets on the side, or do we have I guess my sound is going to be crackling. If the problem persists, please check the internet connection. Yeah, maybe they patched the PTU. Yeah, actually, maybe the first time that it crashed, it wasn't that. Also, I'm not getting a mouse here, so I got a task manager. Fucking Star Citizen and task. And the launcher, because fuck the launcher. Alright, while we wait then, you can ask me anything. I just want to show you how bad it is to land and how bad it is to operate and shoot people. That's the only mission I have here with the Corsair, honestly. Let's switch the cam. Also, you can ask me anything about the ships if you missed the original stream. Or original stream, the beginning of the stream, but also you can rewind it, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I guess this is gonna be the ask me anything kind of a situation here. So ask me anything except my OnlyFans account, because no, I actually had a guy at the start of my YouTube career, like I was sub 500, and a guy asked me. I guess he was joking, but it didn't look like a joke. He asked me if I wanna sell my feet pictures on OnlyFans. So yeah, that happened. That's worse than the Retaliator. You got whiskey cola. No, they actually fixed the whiskey cola. They actually said in the patch notes, fixed whiskey whatever server crash. It was funny. Hey, Flotch Notch. Not sure if I remember that correctly, but haven't they implemented a live patch at 3.0? What do you mean live patch? Valkyrie, massive ship, pilot gets 2 guns. Guys, if I skipped any of the questions, it's not because I ignored you, but I just have an attention span of like fucking, I don't know, a bloatfish. Thoughts so far? Do you think it needs a nerf or a buff? I think it needs to fly normally, like fly in a straight line in the fucking atmosphere. Like it has 3 wings. The caterpillar has no wings. Yeah, you can say that it has like a wing on the side. It has 1 wing. It looks like a fucking brick, and it flies forward. The Connie has vertical wings. You can call them like vertical stabilizers. But I don't know what that sound was. I did not burp. It just sounded like I burped, but I didn't. But sure. Please do not clip that. But yeah, this thing has 3 wings, and it just it fucking flies like a I don't know, a dead horse, basically, and it's weird. I'm not sure that, like, are we waiting for the updates? What is happening right now? I'm just gonna wait for a couple more minutes. Let me see on my Discord, because we are getting updates on updates. Now, the latest that they said is that 3.17.4, the new build is in the assessment, and it will be released into the PTU later. But that was like at 6 p.m. and it's 10 p.m. right now. Yeah, that's my only. That's one of my biggest gripes with this ship, with the Corsair, is that it doesn't really fly that well. I understand that it needs to feel massive and all that, and that like you have fucking 7 oversized weapons on it, and it shouldn't really turn on a dime, sure, but also the nose shouldn't dip. Like, even if you didn't have any wings on the side, you have maneuvering thrusters, and you have like ship fucking systems that should work like that, and they should like if the nose is dipping, you should have like lower maneuvering thrusters, like thrusting upwards at all times, so it will just help you out. But I don't know. So, in spite of poor flight characteristic in Atmo, the Corsair is still by this IAE. Also, the firepower will No, I don't see it being nerfed. Honestly, it already flies like shit. So like you're not gonna kill any gladiuses with this unless they're like fucking NPC gladiuses. Honestly, I don't see you PvPing in this ship unless you're pirating a much bigger ship, and that's it. And then yes, this thing is gonna be really good to like take the shields down of the ship. But also if it's a PvP hammerheads, well, good luck. Or the PvP Redeemer, good luck, because the Redeemer it's like 3 times smaller and it has 2 times the shields. So if you want to have a daily driver, honestly, Ken, I know that you waited for the Corsair. It looks nice, looks fucking phenomenal. The best ship that CAG designed so far, but also it's not really supposed to be a daily driver. Like I don't see it. You want your daily driver to be easy to drive, easy to land, easy to like do anything with it, and the Corsair is just not that. It doesn't have enough clearance when it lands, so you can't really land wherever you want to on the planet. You need to find like a flat area, or just have it like janked on top of a rock or whatever. So that's one thing that you need to like consider. The second thing is that flies brick like a brick on fire in space. And then when you get to the atmosphere, you saw how like the nose dips down to the left, and it's always down to the left, and therefore you will need to like correct and roll and like. I guess it's gonna be easier for like keyboard and mouse users because you can just like leave your mouse joystick or VJoy in a certain position, and it's gonna counter the nose dipping. But for us, the HOSAS or dual joystick players, honestly, I want to love this ship because I love the design. I love the things that it can potentially. I love the potential of this fucking game. Again, the fucking potential. But yeah, I want to love it, but I don't. It's just okay. The fact that it can carry. Okay, that's just weird. The fact that it can carry like 2 Ursa rovers on I don't know, like probably 15 dragonflies is good, but also why? For what fucking purpose, right? Let me see what else you said, guys. If I didn't respond, I just didn't see it. The best way to like if you have a question for me, the best thing is what Ken is doing. Just like at me or tag me so I can see it. Um, it was supposed to. I thought Corsair was supposed to have many missiles. Well, it has 8 size 3s. You can get like size 2s. I think I'm gonna be crackling now because the game, and I can hear the 3090 through my fucking headphones. Oh, we're getting into the game. So when you put the wings out, it flies like a potato. Yeah, it does. It flies like a potato, whatever you do. Honestly, I think bad product version. So they're probably updating right now, but yeah, I guess we're just gonna wait for them to upload the new build to WeTransfer so we can play it. But because like I think that they're like hosting the game on the WeTransfer. Honestly, that's how it feels like sometimes. Let me just end the task and the launcher so we can get the launcher updated again. Maybe we're gonna get the update now. Maybe not. Let's see. Nope, no update. So back to this cam while we wait. I just want to show you how bad it is on the ground and in the air. Well, Ken, here's the thing. Honestly, I gotta tell you this, and don't get angry at me. But why the fuck would you buy ships that are overpriced a bunch of fucking pixels for a game that's not even fucking close to be done, for a game that's buggy as hell, and you're not gonna buy sticks for yourself? Like, you don't even need to buy the Virpals. Get the, what's it called? The fucking VKBs. They're nice. They're fine. But get dual sticks. Without that, like, there's no fucking point, right? Like, why are you buying expensive ships? And I'm pretty sure you can buy the VKBs like secondhand for the price of the Corsair. It's just a tactile feel. Updates now. Really? Is it updating right now? Let me relaunch the launcher. Maybe it's gonna work. I see that fucking 20 people left. Oh, yep, it's updating. Nice. New ships always fly like doo-doo. Well, yeah, because they announced new ships that are gonna be fucking. They're always saying that all of the new ships punch above their whatever, like their size and weight and all that. And then you get the ship and you're like, no, it just punches fucking downwards because it just can't fly, basically. Yeah, I'm launching the game again. Dude, the A90J fucking seems more responsive than the Corsair. That's what I was saying. I was saying that the Caterpillar seems more responsive than the Corsair. I tried for mech stuff. Couldn't get into sticks. Why? Sticks are fucking amazing. Like in Star Citizen, it's just a tactile feel. Like it's completely different than flying with a mouse and keyboard. Honestly, like once you try it, yes, it is a bit weird when you're when you're transitioning, but also it's just better and it's a more like hands-on feel. I appreciate your perspective. It was bad case of FOMO initially. It was also a case of time constraints and wanting ship availability post wipe. No buyer's remorse, but reality check. Honestly, Ken, I don't see the Corsair beating the Cuddy. In all honesty. Now that I have it, after I was fucking waiting for it for a year, basically, since I bought it, I think the Cuddy Black is better. For a bunch of things. First of all, it does have a tractor beam in the back. And with that tractor beam, you will be able to, well, tractor everything into your ship. Like if you're gonna go do cargo hauling, if you're gonna salvage, like I don't know if the sound is crackling, but at some point we're gonna get component salvage, and those like salvage missions are probably gonna have some components. Even if not, you will be able to salvage shit with your ships without having anything else but the salvage tool on you and maybe the cutter tool on your multi-tool, and cut off the components and just like toss it into the cuddy. It's better than the what's it called, the Corsair. Honestly, it is just better than the Corsair. It flies better. Yes, its nose like dips down, but it just goes directly downwards. It doesn't dip down to the left, so it's not that weird. It is weird. It's so fucking annoying that that's a thing, honestly, because as I've said, you have maneuvering thrusters. You have. Why the fuck am I spawning here? Oh, the amazing sound of Star Citizen when you start it up. I have no armor. What the fuck did I spawn here? And don't tell me because of the update, because after the last update, I spawned back in my ship where I was. Let me just backspace and we'll see what's gonna happen. Yeah, I was so fucking hyped out for the Corsair. Now, honestly, I mean, I can't really say, like, here's the thing. Compared to other ships, so I have flown the 600i, I have flown all the other ships, but all of the ships that are available in the game. Okay, this is better. So compared to those, the Corsair is worse. It does have a bunch of guns, so it's in that like aspect, it's better than the, let's say, MSR. But also, why do you need those guns? Like, what are they for if you're not gonna like hit shit because it flies like a wet dildo? Honestly. So it's gonna be good for some things, maybe for like cargo hauling, but also it doesn't have enough space for cargo hauling. It has like 72 SUs. The MSR has like 120, something like that, or 112. I forgot. But oh, this is the cult of the T-posers. Sure. Oh, more of them. It's a whole fucking congregation here.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Nose down is a known issue when flying in a straight line in atmosphere. The Corsair will nose down without pilots inputting. So that's an issue.
Vehicle selected.
You're watching Rumpy live. Crackling is back. Is it still crackling? I think it's just like while I'm loading the game up because the 3090 is being weird. Thank you for your donation, Rust Wars, or your, what's it called, Top Chat. Is it called Top Chat? I don't know what's it called, but thank you. Patch notes, known issue when flying in. Yeah.
Your vehicle has been
Hopefully they're gonna fix that. Hopefully that's an issue and not a design choice, because God knows that. Oh my God, we gotta fucking claim it again. Like if you watch my channel for quite some time, you will know that, for example, I reported the cut steel. When you fire the exterior weapons on the side doors and on the back, they would just like hurt the hull of the ship, and they would firstly hit the shield and then hurt the hull. And you're not shooting the ship itself, but you're hurting your ship. So I reported that, and they closed the report with the dev saying that that's intended behavior. So go figure. Like, I don't know if this is intended or not. Honestly, if not, that's good. But also, again, it does fly like 400i did when it got released, basically. I think the 400i is a bit better in atmosphere and in flight in general. I think it got like a bit reworked and it got like a buff basically, but the Corsair feels like that. It doesn't roll. It doesn't really like. It's just like really unresponsive to any inputs. And when you need to, like, if you need to complete, like, if you need to adjust in atmosphere every fucking second because your nose is dipping down to the side, if that is intended, of course. Which I hope it's not, then, yeah, like, it's such a bad choice of a ship. Like, you do not want to buy them, because that's not going to be your daily driver. There's not going to be a ship that you're going to take out if you're carrying, I don't know, Continuum that you mined and you spent a lot of time, and then you're thinking, oh, maybe I need to take a piss and I need to press C and go into cruise control, and then, like, what if you go into cruise control and your fucking Corsair just does this and just, like, nosedives into the fucking ground? So you're not gonna do that. Also, the ground clearance is bad, and thank you, Emmanuel. Need to head out. Thanks, Grumpy. Keep it up. We love you. Love you too. And thank you very much for the support and the love that you're sharing and giving me, guys. I mean, yes, I'm always weird like this when somebody gives me any money. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the Corsair. I love the design, but also, it doesn't fly as well. If that's just a thing that needs to be patched, sure. then yes, I'm gonna get it and keep it. I already have it, but I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna love it if it's gonna fly in the fucking straight line. If not, fuck that ship. I'm gonna get a Caterpillar. The Caterpillar is fucking better, honestly. Didn't the Holly do weird stuff like that in release? I don't know. I was playing Wave 1 PTU when they released it, like the first day, and I didn't notice that. Well, I wasn't flying it in the atmosphere though. I have noticed that its stopping speed is shit. I noticed that like deceleration and like turning speed, turning rates, and all that are like god awful. Like the most abysmal ship that I ever flown in this game. I don't know if they changed it. Haven't flown the Holly for a while. So Connie, no way. Is the Connie? So Connie is better than Corsair. Well, yes, Alex. Sorry. Yeah, it is. To a degree. To a degree, if you're gonna go after hammerheads and all of that, the Corsair is better because, yes, it's hard to fly it. It's harder to fly it, but also when you get your nose on, a few shots is enough to like lower the shells.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I don't know. You're gonna melt a hammerhead in less than 3 minutes or 2 minutes. I know that with the Connie, I had a video way before, but they did change the shells. Like you were able to melt the hammerheads in like 30 seconds. Now it's more like 3 minutes. So it's gonna be less than that because you have 4 size 5s and 2 size 4s, and you can have them as cannons, and they're gonna do a lot of fucking damage. So for those things, for that purpose, the Corsair is better. For everything else, well, Connie, it does have a fucking snap fighter. It does have 96 SUs. It can't transfer 2 Ursa rovers like the Corsair can. But also, why the fuck would you need 2 Ursa rovers? You don't even need 1. Honestly. So why would you need 2?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
You want a battle reclaimer. Dude, the fucking battle the reclaimer is already the battleship. Like, it has a bunch of size 3s that are like 6 size 3 weapons that are controlled by one guy. Then it has like 2 size 5s on the top and a few more size 4s. Like turrets with size 4s. It's a fucking beast. Although it flies like a house. It flies like a fucking business building, honestly. I can keep the store credits on the sideline and maybe just assist you to earmark a Corsair as a placeholder, see if it gets improved, and melts that CCU if it doesn't. When the Corsair gets released, where the fuck is the... Oh, it's here. When the Corsair gets released, it's gonna be... I don't know if it's gonna be Warbond, honestly. I think it's gonna be full priced. Well, with a store credit, you will not be able to buy Warbonds anyway. So, yeah, maybe upgrade to something else straight away. I don't know. Like, I'm not in your shoes, so I can't really tell you what to do. Honestly, you're gonna be able to try it out during IE, and you can see it by yourself and see if you like it or not. I like the design. I like the versatility that it can have, but also currently in the game, we do not have a need for this ship. Honestly, it looks fucking amazing and ugly at the same time. So, what were we doing? We were doing a bounty and landing on planets, so I can show you how weird it is, and that's it. So bounty, LRT. This is just like where is it? Let me see. Sure, it's gonna be on the moon. Okay, whatever. My Toby is fucking up again. Let me see it from the side. I mean, dude, it fucking looks amazing. That's the only issue that I have. It looks amazing, and it's gonna be so hard to just like give up on it because it looks fucking amazing. It's the same with the Scorpius. It looks really nice from afar. I'm not really a big fan of the nose of the Scorpius, but sure, whatever. But it's not a good fighter. The Hurricane just like eats it whenever he wants to. So what's the point in having what's it called? Oh, there we go. What's the point in having the Scorpius? Please, baby, work with me. There we go. Like, whenever I'm flying this, and I think it's a bit better now, honestly, but whenever I'm flying the Corsair, I feel like I'm taming a fucking beast, a bull, basically. Yeah, that animation is fucking... seems cheap? What you mean, seems cheap? It looks so fucking good. Is Toby worth it? For Star Citizen, yeah. You really don't need it to be super responsive like in DCS, for example, and it works with Star Citizen. Let me see. Oh my god, if I gotta fly, oh my god, I gotta fly 400 kilometers. Seriously, game?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
Let me see if I can get a bit closer. Dude, this is the stupidest thing that I ever added, honestly.
Your systems are offline.
And then the fact that you can't stop quantum jumping while you're like in between planets by just like hitting the button. No, you need to fucking disengage the whole ship so you can stop the quantum jump. It's so stupid, honestly. It's fixed. What is fixed? The hey Neo Fox, what is fixed? The nose diving? Hopefully. It would be probably a bit faster if I went full speed. Let me see what you guys said. The cost of this thing is, well, it's probably gonna be a bit more pricier than it is right now on the store. I think it's $230, something like that. I forgot, honestly. You can see it on the store. If you go, no, the nose is fucking dipping. What's happening to the nose? It's fucking dipping and going to the left again, still. So it's just a known issue, and maybe it's gonna be fixed at some point. So yeah, the price was that. Yeah, if you go to your hangar, my hangar, and then you go to the upgrades, ship upgrades, you will see on the left side you have my ships, and you have a tab to click on, and you can see all ships, and you can see the price of the Corsair there. Yeah, I got it to 215 for like 215. Dude, this ship is just like crazy dipping and like rolling to the side. It's so stupid. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you were joking. Yeah, that's gonna be fixed in like 2029, maybe. Yeah, it does sound really good. Not so much on the pew-pew department, but that's with all the ships. I love that you can see your cannons firing, just like in the, what's it called, the Hurricane. The most Star Warsy weapons would be the, what are they called? They're not the scythe. They're size 2 cannons, singes. Size 2 singe cannons. They have the AT-AT distinct sound, like fucking amazing. But yeah, it needs to handle like an explorer, honestly. Like, explorers are supposed to go long distances and go onto planets and land on planet surfaces and all that shit. This thing does not. Like, its ground clearance is shit. Therefore, it's really hard. You're gonna see that in a second. But yeah, its ground clearance is bad, so you're not gonna be landing that much. On the other hand, the flight model in the atmosphere, I'm not touching my stick, and you see what it's doing. It's just going to the side and like to the left and downwards. Oh my god, we are really close to the fucking planet. Whew. Wait. I do not like that. I just saw the altimeter and I was like, shit, I do not want to keep on keep on going forwards, because yes, I will die on screen and that would be super funny for you guys, but not for me. Because I gotta go, and we were waiting for like 10 minutes for the updates to Alright, okay, let's go a bit higher and then approach the target from our position. All ship selection says 215. Well, it's probably gonna go up in price like 20 bucks once it gets released. So tomorrow, or no, the day after tomorrow, so on Friday. So 20 bucks. Also, it might be the same price by war bond, but if you have store credits, that's not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to buy war bond ships with store credit, unfortunately, because that's the way that CAG is making you pay for shit. Okay, we're getting close to the target. Oh, this is a Gladius. Oh my god, okay. Also, I'm very excited to fight it in pitch black darkness. Oh my god, that sneeze was taking so long. So, let's see how it performs. Oh, yep, decent, sure. You don't say decent. In this game? Nah, never.
Congratulations. Target
Deleted.
destroyed.
Exterminated.
Yeah. But if you want a dogfight like this is never gonna happen. Because it's so fucking hard to follow people. Okay, let me just switch to normal mode so I can fire at the same time.
Congratulations. Target
The only good thing is that you need to hit them once and they're dead. Also, am I going towards the ground? I think I'm going towards the ground. Where's the light? So this is the light engaged, and I can't see shit. Yeah, I was going straight towards light. Light? The ground. So let me just hop to a planet and land it, and you'll see how bad it is on landing on planets, and that's it basically. Tier 0 level coders. Yeah. Yeah, it is a single size 3 shield. Zonar. Let me find a spot. Wait, yeah, I have a helmet. I guess I have a helmet. let me find a spot where it should be sunny on this side here. Yeah, it is so Star Warsy, but also, dude, Gaming Tribunal. These are my new sticks. I have no idea where I bound the ping. Honestly, like no clue, no clue. Oh, this is the shit atmosphere one. Okay, sure, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Stand by for attack.
There you go, Sheen. Just for you, buddy. Okay, so let's try to find the landing spot. Stick and throttle, I wouldn't use that in Star Citizen, honestly. Like, it's... what do we call it? 6 degrees of freedom. That's not really for this game. So let me find a flattish area for this thing to land. Am I? Is this an outpost? There shouldn't be an outpost here. No, this is just like a rock formation. It looks like an outpost. Okay, so. Wings up. For some reason, I pressed that also. And you see how small the landing gears are? Let me see what happens when I land. Like, this is the flattest area that you're gonna find on a planet. Let me just not clip into the fucking ground. So that's what happens. You tell me if this is good. Like, if you go to any other, like, rocky terrains, or if you need to land on a planet surface, like, I don't know, over there somewhere, where the ground is not this flat, you're gonna have an issue. You're gonna have a fucking issue with that. Let's go outside and let me show you. I'm probably, like, if I use the elevator, it's probably gonna lift the whole ship up. Close to the roof. Okay. Gotta get going. Yeah, I gotta go too. This is gonna be the last thing that I'm gonna see. Like, it's okay. But also, like, ground clearance, you're gonna fucking destroy your guns, honestly. Looks nice, sure, but it's not useful. So for them to like raise the ground clearance, they would need to extend the landing gear, which is not that hard, but also they need to extend the what's it called, the elevator, and this would need to be in like a higher angle. So it's basically doing a rework immediately upon release. So I'm pretty sure that they're not going to do that. So if you are interested in doing in buying the Corsair, this is one of the things that you need to take into consideration, because yeah, this could be a serious issue. And lastly, yeah, fuck it, let's just load up 2 Corsair rovers, because I know I can. Although 2 times that I tried it, the Ursa rovers, like when I spawned them, they despawned my Corsair. So let's see what happens now. Right, where's the thing that I jumped to? It should be a HDMS. Yeah, there we go. You know what? The nose is not dipping down. Oh no, it is. Never mind. I was about to say that the nose is not dipping down when you're in this configuration with the wings. I know it is. So yeah, that's not small. That's average. Yeah, the ramp is good. Honestly, it's one of the best ramps that they did. It's huge. You can. It's not like on the Cuddy where like it's basically triangular, and it's like narrow at the start. So it's so weird to fucking get the. What is the sound? I just heard a sound, a weird sound. But that's a good thing. But also, the other good thing about this ramp is that it's super fast. So you're not gonna... Yeah, the MFD on the floor. It's amazing. If you were here half an hour ago when I was talking about my PC, it's basically what my PC looks like right now. Alright, I'm not gonna land on the landing pads just because I want to show off this again, even though this is really... This is not that rough terrain, actually. This is not bad. Wanna go down? There we go. Disengage the engine so it doesn't fucking take off without me because of the wind. Because it's so hard to code that once the landing gear touches the ground, the wind does not affect the fucking ships. No. That's too hard. I'm gonna run. Fuck it. I can't park this again. I really gotta go, so I'm just gonna run. I overestimated the size of the ship. See you, Ken. Yeah, it's a usable MFD. It's really good.
Welcome.
I really
to the
like it,
ASOP
actually.
Vehicle retrieval system.
It's so stupid, but it's so fun.
Your insurance claim has been set. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Okay.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Sure.
Please visit us again.
Just taking damage and getting stuck on fucking ground. Please open. Thank you. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go. You can actually park, what's it called? A Razor inside of it without an issue. So maybe you can even put a Pisces inside of it. I don't know. And what's gonna happen if I try to spawn another Corsair rover? Tell me, because I forgot. Is this one gonna despawn or is it gonna spawn another one on the pad? Because this one is not on the pad, but it is inside the armistice zone. So I completely forgot how it works. Honestly, somebody please tell me in the comments.
Welcome to the ASOP
I guess
Vehicle
I'll see
retrieval
myself.
system. Your insurance claim has
Should
been
be able
set.
to spawn another
Your
one, right?
vehicle has
Yeah.
been moved to our storage
Right.
facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
And this is just like for you guys to see that we are able to put two of them inside. Although, as I've said a couple of times in the stream, why would you need even one? For what reason? You have an STV. That only means that you can also put two STVs inside of the Corsair. But yeah. Let me show you. And now I'm probably gonna clip through the fucking. Yep. Sure.
Thank
Sure.
you. And please visit
It's like half, like 50% of the time that happens. Yeah, you can have 3 active vehicles, but I just didn't know if the armistice zone is gonna despawn my Referral because I was just like too close. So open, close. No issues. Actually, no issues. And I flown yesterday with the Corsair. I can actually back up this one a bit. Which I probably should because they're touching each other. Let me see. At this point, if I would buy a ship, which one would you choose? Honestly, for myself, let me just. There we go. And now they're not gonna bounce around anymore, and it's gonna be all fine and snug. Honestly, why would you buy ships for a game like this? So if I would buy a Connie or a Corsair, I would buy a fucking MSR, honestly, because of shit like this. In all honesty, but yeah, the Corsair looks amazing, looks better than the Connie, to me at least. The Connie, it has like a stun fighter, so that's good. It has more SU cargo, like SU space, so that's good. But it has less, like, that's the thing that CAG always does, and that's like they keep on giving you different stuff that is similar, but just so much different that you want to have both. And that, like, it doesn't cover, like, this ship is not going to cover what the constellation Andromeda, for example, does, or the Taurus, but the Andromeda does not cover what the Corsair does. So it's up to you. Honestly, I like the Corsair more. I like the Corsair better. If they actually fix the nose dipping down in the atmosphere, and if they give it a bit more ground clearance, then it's gonna be an amazing fucking ship. Because look at this. This just looks amazing. Not only that it looks amazing, but also you have 4 size 5s and 2 size 4s, and you have size 3 shield. And the fact that you have the engineering room separate, and you can just have one guy living there and fixing the ship up while you're getting beaten up by bricks and gladiuses and arrows and blades, like this room here, and everything is here. That's just amazing. But also, that only means that they will know where the room is, and they will like target that room, kill the guy inside, and destroy all the components. So that's also a bad thing. On the other hand, the Connie doesn't have that because it doesn't have like physicalized components inside of it. So it's a give and take, but honestly, Corsair looks better. Maybe a bit more versatile in the future, not right now. Not like right now, it's basically the same. Let me see how it looks like from the back. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. Not the wings. Thank you. Whew. Gave me a fucking heart attack. So yeah, you're welcome for the answer, and I'm gonna take off, go into the sunlight, into the sunset, press C, which means that I'll just have my nose fucking dip down the whole time. And yeah, that'll be it for today, guys. Let me just find a good shot of this. so you don't forget it. Also, gears, please. Thank you. And wings, please. I think I fucking clicked it. The Corsair. If you missed the other leaks, you gotta watch the beginning of the video. I'm gonna leave this video up, this whole stream up, so you can see it. But yeah, it was a nice ride. I will be streaming on Friday during IAE because I wanna take a look at the cutter and I wanna share my initial impressions with you. And yeah, with that said, thank you for watching, guys. This is just like my Patreon. It's not working for some fucking reason. Let me see. There we go. It's working now. So if you want to support me, I don't have all my patrons. I can't have that on the screen here because this is not a regular video. But if you want to support me, there's a Patreon link. There's a thank you button here and there. There's a top chat. There's a lot of fucking things that you can do. And if you want to support me, thank you so much. And you can do it on YouTube or on Patreon. The link is going to be down in the description. I need to leave this video up. And if you want to see all the leaks, you can hop into my community channel in Discord. And I'm going to leave it in the top comments also, so you can see it and just hop in there. And yeah, with that said, Connie or Redeemer or Corsair, different purposes. Redeemer just eats all of them, weapons wise and like shields wise. But yeah, it's a tough one. Honestly, I hope that they're gonna patch the nose dipping down. If not, the the Corsair is not gonna be your daily driver, and that's it. But also, I was saying the leaks are at the beginning of the video, so you can rewind, you can rewatch, and you can see all the Pisces, whatever the plural is, and the new skins and how the cutter is going to look like. And it's fucking amazing. I really dig it. I really like it. I want to see it on Friday. So with that said, thank you for watching. And another comment. Okay, I'm going to reply to this one. Leiden, you know, if you put your gear down and turn off cruise control, it goes straight. Amazing. Don't reverse selfie. No. So yeah, again, with that said, thank you for watching, and don't forget to bring a towel when you